Hello everyone, I'm RecB5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Fallout 4 with Chef Perry.
Yes. Cooking with Chef Perry is what I like to call this series. But got something a little bit new to show off here. I installed a new mod. And this will be the first Fallout 4 video in which we will show off that new mod.
Okay.
Yes. And I was, I don't know what I was doing. I was just surfing in the Nexus just a couple of days ago, actually. Because I do that from time to time just to see what's new. And I came across a mod. Actually, it was a language translation of a mod. And when I said, well, I gotta get that. So I found the original mod, which had been released about a year ago. And it's by Ten Hats, the guy who did all of the Nuka World settlement mods.
Yep.
And what it does is it overhauls the farming part of settlement building. And it adds a whole ton of new things that you can build and new items that you can plant crops and harvest into the workbench. So now I can grow things like silk beans and tarberries. And he actually renamed some things too, like wild mute fruit.
Yep.
Are now called crunchy mute fruit.
Okay.
And wild corn is called flint corn, and wild razor grain is called rock wheat. And, like you get the idea, right?
Yep.
And so there's all sorts of different things here, including some of the Institute things. And by the looks of it, if I could figure out how to plant a sugar maple, I could plant a sugar maple tree and then hang a sap bucket on it to collect sap. I'm not sure what that does, but anyway, and even in here I can build planters or tables.
Uh-huh.
Right? You know, like what's it, Grey Garden, that the robots are farming on top of in these planters on top of tables in that greenhouse.
Yep.
Well, you can build your own tables, and they snap together and all that kind of stuff too, right? You know, like if I build one here, and you see that, they snap side to side or end to end. And, if I decide I want to go into planters, well, I can actually plant, like for example, a glowing fungus planter. I can cultivate glowing fungus if I want to. Or cave fungus, whatever that is, or bloodleaf, or any number of other things, right? Including even some of the normal crops like potatoes and gourds and that kind of thing, razor grains and so on, right? So yeah, I mean it's really it's very, very nice, very cool mod. Or you can even just plant stuff like brain fungus or whatever on the ground too, right? There's a whole section here for fungi. And, of course, a section for herbs. And including aquatic. So if you have a settlement that has some open water in it, well, that's where you would plant aquatic bloodleaf if you had enough to be able to plant, right?
Okay.
And all these things produce a variable amount of food value
Yep.
for your settlement, right? For example, hub flowers only produce like a 1/4 point of food per plant.
Yep.
Whereas something like, let's go here, we'll look at something like a tato planter produces 1.5, because obviously there's 3 tato plants in a planter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, when you look at some of the other free things here, like you've got mega melons. I don't know what a mega melon is, but apparently there's such a thing. And a mega melon plate produces 1 food unit, so I guess it's like
Really good.
on the same level as like a crunchy mute fruit produces 1, or a regular mute fruit produces 1. That kind of thing. And you assign settlers to them just like you do standard crops, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, good stuff. I like this kind of stuff too. It's my favorite thing. So now I just have to repair some crops that got damaged here.
because you had a settlement attack?
I think in the last episode here we had a settlement attack of some sort going on. And we had quite a few crops damaged by the looks of it. Still have 3 more worth to repair yet.
Well, it would, having planters with tables inside of a building would make it easier for you to protect your crops.
Yeah, you bet. Because what I do with it now, and I have only been playing around with it a little bit, but for example, in one side, like private side playthrough that I'm doing, at the Red Rocket truck stop, right, like just outside a sanctuary, I built myself a ladder up onto the roof of the, you know, the main building, and then what I did, instead of building like beds and that kind of thing up there, is I built a greenhouse up there, and then I put a whole ton of these tables in the greenhouse, and then I put all my crops inside there.
Okay.
Right, so I've got no crops on the ground; they're all up on the roof of the Red Rocket truck stop building with a greenhouse built around them.
So you can't shoot at them from the outside?
Yeah, so that they can't get damaged, right? I'm not sure what's going on here. I still have a... Oh, there's one. I found you. And it saves you having to go to the trouble of hunting down and repair a hoe? Really? Hunting down and trying to, you know, like repair damaged crop items, which it can be quite difficult just to find them sometimes, right?
Yeah, especially if they're all laid out on the ground here like this.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, we're back up to 24. So I'm guessing, because I do my crop planting in multiples of 6, I'm guessing that, well, that will be it for that, right?
Probably.
But anyway, it would allow me now to make use of some of this empty space on the road here too, right?
Yeah, instead of having to cram it all in one place.
Yeah, because, you know, like I'm pretty much out of room in this little plot here, right? I've got stuff planted everywhere. So now, what I can do to help feed my ever-growing community is I can put a few of these out here. Maybe we'll just put 4 out here for now. Whoa!
What the fuck?
Did you see that?
Did I see that correctly?
Yeah. Which one was it? It was one of these guys. Just went floating through. I guess instead of walking, he's figured out how to just lay down ahead of time and then levitate and teleport through the wall of the building, right?
Yeah, well, you know, that's a Bethesda game for you.
Yeah, wow. Anyway, back to what I was doing here. Okay, and of course, you know, like you can do a lot of... Oh yeah, right, I have a scavenging station I have to repair too. Because actually my scavenging stations got damaged. There was quite a lot of damage done here.
That scavenging station needs repair too.
Does it?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
No, it's fine.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you got to put all this stuff surrounded by walls at least.
I don't know. But anyway, oh, look, see, glowing fungus planter produces 2 food values.
Nice.
Right? And they snap right to the top of the table.
Yeah, so you'd only need 3 tables.
Yeah, 10 hats is awesome. Like, he really, you know, when it comes to this kind of thing, he really knows his stuff, right? I can make 2 so that would be 2, and then these 2 together makes 5, right?
And then you need something that gives 1.
And I need something that gives 1, and I think I'm out of things that will produce 1, but maybe I can let's see here. Okay, we'll go back to the standard food items here, because maybe I can
lay down a random mute fruit or something, or melon, or
looks like I'm gonna have to do a couple of carrots, because it looks like that's just about all I've got right now.
That's what you get for farming so many damn carrots. Nobody wants to eat them.
That's right, because I think there's a bit of empty space here, so I can put 1, 2. Okay, so that should be 6. So if I pick up... Oh, look, I've got to repair a... Oh, no, that one's okay. It's just trailing a bit of smoke. There's a scorch mark on the side of the shack there.
Yeah, it's probably slightly damaged, but not completely damaged.
Okay. Okay, here's an unassigned settler that we can assign to farming. Oh, somebody already... Oh, no, wait a minute. They're over here. Okay, so... There we go. We're up to 30 now. Food items. And... Oh, look at that. We got a guard rug still on the ground there. That one's fine, though. I think I'll just leave it there. Remember after the last episode I built this building and then I put all these guys guard rugs that I just had on the ground up on top of the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'll do is if I have enough when I need to expand the sleeping facilities a little bit more, is I'll just replace sections of fence with little buildings like that, right? Like, I can probably do something like that out here if I have enough materials to do that. But anyway, we'll... I don't want to put that in the workshop. We'll transfer my... okay, so black tarberries, bloodleaf, brain fungus, carrots. They've got a ton of this stuff too, right? Corn. Flowers. Okay, mutated fern flowers. I think I already gave one of those to the pharmacy guy. Diamond City, so don't need to worry about carrying those around anymore. I should grab one of those melons, though. Again. Can't remember now. Do I need 1 or 2? I'll grab 2 just in case. Because I see I've got some vodka in my inventory here. So
I'm new around here.
Oh, another new guy.
Myself. We heard your radio beacon, so we thought we'd come give it a try. Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for the opportunity. I'm ready to help with whatever you need. Just say the word.
Yeah, he just keeps right on talking, right?
Yep. He gave you a big speech and everything. He must have rehearsed that a whole way here, huh?
I guess so. Okay, I guess I need 2 vodkas for that. I don't have 2 vodkas. Where is that guy? Okay.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Sure thing.
Well... just let me visit my armor workbench here and break down some of this super meat armor. Okay, and then we'll see... Yeah, we need to make another couple of combat chef hats because I think we got some new members of the community here. Right?
Yes. Let's trade some things.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, gotta make sure everybody's in uniform, right? What about that brand new farming guy too that I just found? He doesn't have a hat.
Huh?
So.
I want to trade a few things.
Sure.
There. Okay. Then we need to stop and have a drink of water. I don't have a fountain down here. Guess I'll have to go back upstairs. Wow, look at all the bullet holes everywhere here.
It looks like a war zone.
I don't remember what happened, but it must have been exciting.
Apparently.
Yeah. There, we'll have a drink. Maybe we'll sleep. Oh wow, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess we could probably have a sleep, eh?
Yeah, well, vampire attacks are still a thing, right?
Yes, they are. Okay. Now it's time for breakfast. And we'll have some, what are we going to have for breakfast? We'll have a Deathclaw steak for breakfast, eh?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Now what's going on? I heard a shot.
You're being attacked.
Yeah, I just have to wait to get out of this, Are we being attacked by somebody?
Gotta be.
Or maybe they're attacking someone else.
Well, no, they obviously sense something out there.
Keep 'em off me.
They're shooting at something over here.
Something's out there.
Oh, look, there's Kelly. And her Brahmin. Oh, there's something in there. Super mutants.
Sorry. Should have just run.
Wow. Okay. Maybe I should go up here and have a quick look around. Because these guys do respawn from time to time, right? Okay, well, I guess we're good. Yeah.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah, I know. You want to
Hey,
sell
I got
me.
a question.
You want to sell me another Brahmin? I already bought a Brahmin from you. Jeez.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Gotta buy another one.
Uh-oh. And there's some power interruption going on here, too. Oh, okay. There's no power at all yet.
Oh, you just stopped building. Maybe because of the attack.
Maybe because of the attack.
Or is
yeah.
it one of those you ran out of copper situations? I don't even know.
Remember. Let's see if we can build a generator. I ran out of copper. That's what the deal is there. Okay. I'll have to go and check and see if we got any copper. We obviously don't have any copper in the workbench. Got a whole ton of other stuff in the workbench, though. My scavengers will stop scavenging. Okay. Maybe we'll just take all that stuff. And we'll put it back in here for now. I seem to be done building for the time being. Yeah, it's too bad they don't have a store all junk function for bear storage. Yeah, I think I've already got generators built, but I don't have any electrical conduit or anything to get out to that gate.
Right.
In order to power the switches, right? To operate the gate. So, anyway, we're...
It's the waiting that gets to you.
Yeah. Okay, over here somewhere is a switch. We'll switch that back on.
Whatever you're gonna ask, I don't know anything about it.
And then I guess we'll just have to go out the old-fashioned way, just like this. Okay, there's a whole bunch of dead super mutants here. Maybe this was the only one left or something. This energy potion has worn off. I must have drank a whole bunch of potions while I was busy doing that.
Well, it could have even been one of those situations where, you know how sometimes they get separated from the pack and then they kind of de-aggro?
Yeah.
Could have been like that.
True. Okay, well, now we got to break down that super mutant armor that I just looted, and we'll deposit all that stuff in the storage, and then we'll be on our way here. Because super mutant armor actually is pretty valuable. You get a lot of stuff from it, like bits of cloth and screws, and sometimes even bits of wood and that kind of thing. You get a lot of components out of breaking down the super mutant armor from the Super Mutant Redux mod. Like, look at all this stuff, eh? Rubber, screws. So, anyway, now what we're working on here from the last time around is initiation. So you remember we went to that bunker and we talked to Chuck Finley, and Chuck told us that we needed to recover his friend Grabthar's sledgehammer, because apparently at Fusion City they wouldn't let Grabthar into Fusion City, and they confiscated his sledgehammer and then sold it at an auction. So we went to the church there, and that's where all the super mutants came from too, probably. We went to the church there and found a list of items that had been sold at the auction. And of course, one of the items that had been sold at the auction was Grabthar's sledgehammer. And now we need to talk to a guy named Sam Cruel, who is in the Raider Emporium. Here's some more gunshots, but for now I'm going to ignore that. And I'm just going to warn people ahead of time that in the next little while here, with this mod by Thuggy Smurf and Company, there may be some things in here that might trigger some people. Because it's, you know, like there's some very crude humor and, you know, that kind of thing.
I'm sure our viewers can deal with it.
Yeah, well,
if they sat through G9-13,
if you're a snowflake and you're easily offended, now's the time to tune out. Okay. So anyway, just a few interesting little notes here for people who play Skyrim who might have had a mod by Thuggy Smurf in that one called Outlaws and Revolutionaries or something.
Yep.
Or, yeah, Outlaws and Revolutionaries. There was a character in that mod called Sam the Cruel.
Yep.
Well, apparently, Sam Cruel is the same guy. Okay. Somehow he.
What gang you with again? Everything's starting to sound like.
So anyway, there's raiders. This guy here is, of course, a
take more risks.
Vendor. Once you kind of talk and get established here, you see they've got some old-timey looking, you know, pretty girl paintings and that kind of thing.
Yeah, yep.
And here is Sam Cruel.
I love being an asshole.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah.
Hey, are you the plumber?
The plumber?
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that boys. Looks like we got ourselves a comedian. The bathroom is downstairs. It's been out of order since we first opened. It looks like most of the pipes are gonna need replacement. Folks around here are getting fed up about heading outside each time to do their business. Last week, one of our guys, little Joey, headed outside to take a shit, and Deathglow showed up and tore him a new one. Don't get me wrong, I never really liked Joey, but as you can probably imagine, incidents like that aren't particularly good for business, if you know what I mean. Anyways, glad you're here. It'll be nice to get this place fully operational. So, do you need anything before getting started?
Well, okay, let's talk to him for a few minutes.
What's the story with this place?
Never been to a Raider bar before, huh? We used to hang out over at Club Fusion, but we got banned. Bunch of oversensitive cunts running that place. So, we hang out here now. If you ask me, we're better off.
Okay. Club Fusion is a big, huge nightclub in Fusion City.
Yep.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Sam Cruel. I'm originally from Sweden. The famine got pretty bad over there when I was a kid, so my family took a boat to the States. If they'd known in advance how brutal life in the Commonwealth could be, I I doubt they would have made the same choice. They were killed in a super mutant raid when I was 13. We're running with this gang ever since. It's my job to keep tabs on settlements and other raider groups in these parts. Got a network of informants I used to keep our guys busy. Also useful when you need to find a plumber.
Fuck.
Just looking for something?
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Check with Vadeva downstairs. He sells weapons and armor. Also some weird shit. I tried not to ask too many questions. It's worth talking to if there's any goods you want to fence, but don't let the cheerful demeanor fool you. He's a stone cold killer. You get on his bad side, he won't just kill you, he'll fuck your corpse. And worst part, he won't even cuddle with it afterwards.
Okay.
Okay then.
That was Sam Cruel. Anyway, so this is quite the place here. They've got raiders wandering around all over the place, including, you know, of course, some well-dressed prostitutes and that kind of thing too, right?
Need a drink.
Anyway,
Well, of course, it's a raider bar, of course.
Yeah, we'll head on downstairs here. And they've got a selection of workbenches and that kind of thing here too,
I'm
right?
surprised no one's tried to starting making movies again. I should make a movie. All I'd need is 2 girls and 1 cat. Why the cat, you may ask?
Yeah.
Well, so I can drink coffee while getting head, obviously. What the fuck were you thinking?
Gotta be an end to this.
I can pick this lock on this safe.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Now, gotta do what I gotta
Well,
do.
let's go, Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Always get so jumpy.
Attic Banks Raider.
That a vault suit? What kind of gang wears vault suits? You from up north or something? Bunch of weirdos up there.
Alright, here's Vadawa.
Hey, 60Bs.
Huh.
What's the story with this place?
A few months back, the raiders were causing too many problems at Club Fusion, so Fusion City implemented various security measures to keep them out. But that didn't change the fact that raiders still need a place to get drunk, let loose, and stare at titties all night. So I set up shop here and opened a raider bar.
Oh, okay.
You're in charge?
Yeah, I run the place.
Okay.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
Probably not what you expected walking into a raider bar, huh?
I guess not.
What kind of things do you sell?
Almost anything and everything I can get my hands on. Rare artifacts, slutty outfits, you name it.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Okay,
What have you got for sale?
take a look.
Alright, let's see what Vadawa has for sale. Looks like he's got a selection of weapons here, including everything from melee weapons to a Gauss rifle.
He's got a fat man behind the bar.
Yep. Well, he's also got all sorts of weapons on the wall back there, but
That'll solve any bar fights.
you can buy a Gatling laser from him, or a minigun by the looks of it. Oh yeah, and he's got slutty armor, he said, like black bathing suit and so on.
Yep.
D.A. Christie harness. I'm not really very familiar with a lot of this stuff anymore. It's been some years since I played this mod. But we don't need to worry about that, since it's how Chef Perry probably wouldn't look good in a bikini anyway. Oh yeah. What else? He's got some aid items, some chems by the looks of it, and a little bit of junk. Useful stuff too, like wow, like all kinds of good stuff here.
Yep. Good stuff for your settlements.
Can you hear that high-pitched tapping sound from the music?
I can hear the drums.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can hear the electronic drums.
Yeah.
You're wondering if my shitty hearing extends to this? I know I can't hear rings drop in Diablo, but I can still hear music, damn it.
Yeah. Anyway, looks like he is a probably upper level, like probably a level 4 merchant, right? Like you can buy items that are extremely uncommon from him.
Okay.
Hey, 60Bs.
Okay, well, might as well get to the point. Looking for a
I'm
sledgehammer.
Looking around for something. And I'm betting you know right where to find it. Here you go. Check it out.
Oh yeah, the sledgehammer. I have that. The sledgehammer isn't for sale though.
Oh,
What do you mean? Why not?
Tell you what, there's another weapon I'm trying to acquire. Track it down for me and I'll trade you the sledgehammer for it.
okay.
I can see where this is going.
The weapon I'm looking for is a dildo bat. About a month ago, some guy walking in here desperate for caps and pawned off a bunch of stuff. It was mostly low value stuff, so I didn't think to examine the dildo bat carefully. I sold the bat to a guy named Will for 20 caps. A couple days later, another customer comes in asking for the bat. Of course, I asked him why on earth would he want to buy a dildo bat. He says because there's a treasure map hidden in the tip. I
Fuck.
asked him what the map was too, and after some convincing, he confessed it was the map and access code to the treasure of Jamaica Plain.
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
If we could find the treasure of Jamaica Plain, that would get this place fully operational. So what do you think? Are you up for tracking down that dildo bat?
Yeah, I guess.
The guy I sold the bat to lives in a bus just north of Fort Hagen, Red Rocket. Good luck out there.
Okay, so now I guess we have to go and try and find something called the dildo bat.
Right
And,
on.
of course, there's, like here's the washrooms that are out of order. And I'm not a plumber, so I'm not going to be able to fix any of their plumbing problems. And in here is Doc Brown's lab, and it says, hey, look, a new side quest just came up. Talk to Dr. Alexander Brown.
Hi.
Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be in here.
Okay.
What do you do around here?
Nothing that concerns you. Not that you'd believe me if I told you.
Okay.
Why? Don't you trust me?
Fine. This is my time machine. It broke, and I'm trying to fix it.
That's an interesting story. Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright, you've got my attention. What do you want? And how do you know Brian Virgil?
Virgil was a scientist in the Institute, right? Did you know him?
Of course I knew him. He was in charge of the FEV program. You know, the one responsible for kidnapping people, turning them into super mutants, and releasing them back into the Commonwealth. That program created the Commonwealth's entire super mutant population. Hundreds of them. And the worst part is, the Institute gained nothing by doing it. For decades, they threw resources down that FEV rat hole, while abandoning projects like cybernetics that were showing real promise. Eventually, Virgil had a mental breakdown, destroyed the FEV lab, and escaped to the Commonwealth. That was the last I heard of him. I figured he must be dead by now.
How did you escape the Institute?
I used the distraction created by the Institute's hunt for Virgil to make up a bogus mission that required my presence on the surface. Allie Fillmore does it all the time, so she can get her nethers twixt over at Fusion City. My mission request was approved almost immediately. I made copies of all my research, and once on the surface, left a small trail to make it look like I had been killed.
What is it you're working on?
I was serious when I said time travel. It's been my life's work. I made a breakthrough on the project while I was still at the Institute. When I realized how close we were to actually achieving time travel, I knew I couldn't let the technology fall into the Institute's hands. That's when I started planning my escape. It was all so simple in theory, but things started going downhill once I reached the Commonwealth.
What do you mean by that?
Long story, but ultimately I had to borrow money from a raider gang to keep my research going. When I couldn't pay back the loan, they repossessed my equipment. Of course, the raiders have no idea what to do with this stuff, but the concept of time travel intrigues them, so they let me continue my research here. I figure this is as safe a place as any to hide out from the Institute. Who's gonna look for the most advanced technology ever created by the human race in the basement of a raider strip club on the ass end of the Commonwealth?
So it is possible then?
If you mean time travel, yes. I initiated a dozen successful trips, but then the circuits shorted out and damaged several components. Until I obtain the replacement parts, the time machine is out of commission. Say, you feel like taking a trip back in time? If you can locate the parts for me, I'll let you have a go in the machine.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm in.
Here's the list of parts I need. Bring them back to me, and we'll get the time machine operational.
Okay. Acquire a flux capacitor. Shit you should know before time traveling. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. That might be a little early to be
Reading shit you should know
reading
before
shit
time
we should
travel.
know. Maybe we'll save that for another time when we actually acquire a flux capacitor, whatever that is. Wonder where we'd even find one of those. At Jalbert Brothers' disposal. Okay. And meanwhile, we need to find the bus northwest of Fort Hagen. Okay, we've been to the Greater Mass Blood Clinic before. Long ago. In a much earlier episode. And then down here, it looks like there is safe storage. Armor, safe storage, clothing, beds to sleep in, safe storage, miscellaneous. So there's some safe storage here in the Raider Bar. Safe storage chems. Safe storage weapons, safes. So there we go. All kinds of stuff, right? But I think I probably have enough stuff right now.
Hey, could you give me a hand? I've got 7 dead hookers outside in the alley for Vadova's birthday. We need some help moving them inside.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. They don't arrive till next week.
This is like training, shooting at plywood. How's that supposed to get me ready for this hell?
So anyway,
Real shit, not moonshine.
We get
Yeah?
you a drink.
Everything all right?
so you can ask Grimes
What
what
have you
he's
got
got
for
for
sale? Let me know
sale
what you
too, right? Because he's also a vendor. It looks like he sells mostly the kinds of stuff that you'd expect a bartender to sell, right? But all of these guys have a fair amount of money, so if you happen to have a lot of high value things that you can't sell because they're, you know, eventually, just like in other games, it becomes obvious that there isn't enough money in the world, right?
Yep.
Well, these guys have enough money to be able to, you know, like buy most of your stuff, right? For example, before I discovered the usefulness of applied chemistry, I used to, you know, like sell all my Psychojet and all that other kind of stuff that I would make.
Yeah.
You know, I'd get the XP for making it, and then I'd turn around and I'd sell it, right? And make huge piles of caps that I then had, you know, nothing left to spend it on, right?
Yep.
So, anyway, then I realized that I could actually use these drugs. We'll pause for a moment. I'll hold that thought.
And we're back.
Yes. And anyway, holding that thought, then I discovered that I could actually use those chems to help myself to survive some of these, you know, like occasional really nasty encounters that you can find yourself in, like this, for example. I remember this now. Okay, we have to figure out a way to somehow destroy a behemoth here. Right? Which is going to be really nasty, and I'm not sure I want to get into that, but anyway. Yeah. So that behemoth was actually part of the encounter when I found the list. Remember, a whole bunch of super mutants spawned and all that kind of stuff?
Yep.
goes all the, see, these are the crops that the settlers are producing. Right? Like, that's what all those food items on the conveyor belt going into the storage thing were. We'll throw that in there. What am I carrying for guns here? Okay. Well, that's my sniper gun, so I guess maybe we'll need those 10mm rounds. And that thing can, in fact, probably kill me with a single hit.
Oh, most definitely. It might even kill you with a rock throw or something.
Yeah, well, even a rock throw, yeah. So I'm going to try and find a place where I can shoot it from safety here, and then hide behind a building or something, and let my, yeah. Okay, I think I might be able to target it from here. So we'll have a smoke. And what else have we got? We got anything that we can use that will buff our damage? Well, let's see. Overdrive. Okay, that gives us a 50% buff to damage and a 25% critical hit chance. So we're definitely going to have to do that. Psycho buff, which gives us another 50%. Okay. So, you know what else we're going to do, though? I'm going to go back and I'm going to check and see if I can, you know, like, have any other drugs that I can make to help me out here.
Another day.
We'll have a quick look in here under aid. We got beer. Okay. Okay, we got Psycho. We got Mentats.
The double
that's
shift.
about all we got there. Yeah, you guys are going to be really unhappy here in about 5 minutes. Alright, let's go to drugs. We can make buff tats. Okay. And we can make Psycho Jet. I was just talking about applied chemistry, right?
Yeah, you were. Before we took the break. And then
well, we're about to see an application of applied chemistry.
Well, it's going to buff your damage, and hopefully you can actually kill this thing instead of just shooting it and making it mad.
Well, I don't know whether I'd be able to kill it outright, but if I can at least do enough damage to it, right? So I've got a few other things, too, that I can do in combination with this. So we've got buff tats, okay? So those will... Okay, well, I'm going to have to do this near a water fountain or something here, because I'm going to need to drink water as we do this so that I don't dehydrate myself to death. Oh, really?
All the water, all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so buff tats. Okay, Fortify Health Potion, which gives us a buff of 1,000 health, which is a good thing. And what else have we got here? Okay, we'll save that Med-X for an emergency because that only lasts for a few seconds. Potion of armor. So we'll do that. We'll do Psycho Buff.
That makes sense, right? They like technology, or gadgets, stuff, so seems like a place to go. I guess they were seeing coming out of it alright, so maybe.
And Overdrive.
I think you're like completely drugged up.
Yeah. It's too bad they don't have visual effects like they had like in that mod for
Fallout New Vegas, where you can't fucking see shit.
Yeah, that was fun. Wow.
All right.
Okay, so here we go. If that guy will just step out from behind that sign there. Yeah. Okay, that didn't do a lot.
It's a good thing that you have the support of your settlement here, too.
Yeah.
And you can rapid fire that thing.
Uh-oh. Hey, I got him down to half health already.
Yep. You just need to take cover every time he goes to throw something at you. And every time you go to reload, too.
Yep. He's winding up.
No, he's dead now. Oh. You just needed, what, 3 or 4 clips in order to kill him? Uh-oh. Yeah, you needed 3 or 4, I don't know. I guess those would be like mags, or I don't really know what you'd call the ammo for these guns, but we'll just say 3 or 4 mags.
Yeah, this is not an automatic weapon. I'm just pulling the trigger as fast as I can, right?
Well, it worked, though. And probably it does more damage that way, right?
Maybe.
Because you do get a little bit of a debuff from having things fire full auto, right? Unless you have your commando stuff. I don't know if the commando stuff compensates for the damage reduction from full auto attachments. Or if you do more damage rapid firing like this.
Well, I think the commando perk, the main feature that it has, is you can stagger enemies.
Yep.
Right? So you can almost, at least for as long as your ammunition magazine or whatever holds out, you can stun lock enemies.
Yep.
But, you know, like I think it would probably be most helpful if you had a weapon like, for example, a submachine gun with a 100 round drum magazine or something on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's probably what would be the best thing to have to benefit the most from the commando perk, right? Oh, I've got vodka now. More vodka. Okay, take that stuff. Take that. There was another super mutant over here though that I killed, right? My carry weight has gone from like I don't know what it was, like around what I'm carrying right now to 325 from all the drugs I'm loaded up on, right?
Fuck. Yeah, you might want to get back. What's your settlement normal, or what's your carry weight normally? You might want to get back to the settlement on that basis alone.
Yeah.
Just to drop some shit off.
But yeah, okay. That was a successful application of practical chemistry, folks.
Well, I bet you probably wouldn't have even been able to hurt him if you hadn't taken the Psychojet.
Yeah.
It's nice
Probably
to have a
not.
positive outlook on.
Well, let's see here.
For once.
We'll drop some junk off here first. And we'll... So there you go. That was a bit of an obstacle that had to be overcome before I could even head toward, you know, like doing my stuff here. And that's my focused boosted Institute rifle. And that base damage will be a little bit exaggerated too, just because of, you know, like all the drugs that I'm currently on.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, because it also applies that to when you're looking in your inventory, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And then Chef Perry has a stroke.
You need to do a little bit of cooking with Chef Perry now. Okay, and I can make vodka melon, which gives me a +3 strength buff, as well as a +3 charisma buff, but also a -3 intelligence debuff. So there, now I had enough that I could make. So that's one of the things that is useful, though, if you happen to be out and about, and you want to pick up some stuff and you don't have enough room to pick up more stuff, right? Then you can, you know, like have a vodka melon and get yourself a nice buff to your strength so that you can, you know, like pick up and carry more stuff. Okay, so we're shooting shotgun shells or fusion cells. Oh, not putting that in there though. Oh yeah, I got the Furious Board. Yeah, Righteous Authority. Okay, so we're shooting fusion cells, shotgun shells, and 38s. So we don't need anything else in the way of ammunition. So...
I just want to find someplace safe to live without these assholes trying to kill me all the time.
Just the whole time. Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm so bored.
I don't think we need to carry quite that many 38s with us, though. That's a lot. 526. We'll throw a few into the storage thing here.
Yeah, well, that's enough that you could supply you, the next guy, and the next guy.
Yeah. And then, of course, we need to eat something. Oh. Because we need to do a little bit of inventory management here so that I'm not too weighed down, because once all of these drugs that I've taken wear off, I'm not going to be able to carry nearly as much stuff as I am or was. Okay. Why meat? Okay, we'll put that vodka in there. If I got 2 of them, I could make another vodka melon if I had 2 of them. Oh, I have 1. Okay.
That was the ink spots with "It's all over but the crying," because that part I've never.
Okay. So I guess that's it for now. Let's decide what we're going to eat now.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, you know, this is me, Travis.
Well, we could have some squirrel on a stick, I guess. We'll do that. And it's getting to be nighttime-ish here, so we need to have a sleep.
Same old, same old.
Indeed.
I can't believe that took like all day.
Oh, behemoths are pretty tough. Think about how many times you had to shoot that thing and all of the prep work involved. It adds up, right?
Yeah. Anyway, here we go. So we'll sleep for, say, 11 hours. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Fortify health potion is worn off.
You were worried?
Well, yeah, I've never done this with a normal character before, but occasionally if you're playing with a Sanguinaire mod vampire character, if you go to sleep with the Fortify health potion active, when you wake up, if it wears off while you're sleeping, you die, right?
Oh!
But it apparently only happens to vampires because it didn't happen to Chef Perry here just now.
Weird. Maybe it's something to do with how the game calculates your health when you're a vampire or something.
Probably, yeah. Because even if you go to sleep with full health, then it seems like because the Fortify health potion adds 1,000 to your health value, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it takes that 1,000 away, but it doesn't leave you with the couple hundred or whatever it was that you had before, right?
Yeah.
So, anyway, looks like my carry weight normally is 205. So, yeah, I was a little over the limit there when I was looting all that stuff. But anyway, we'll do a quick save here, and then we'll finish sleeping through the night here. Yeah. All right. And now I'm well rested, and there's a iBot hanging around in my bedroom.
I'll be damned if I give up on taking back my land.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like someone's using the facilities. I must have put in a bathroom in here.
Sounds like it. Yeah, you did right there.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, somebody's having a bath in the tub, too. Those are features that are part of that CWSS mod. The plumbing facilities that you put in actually do work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So NPCs will use the showers, they'll use the toilets, you know, that kind of thing.
Yep.
And I guess you can, in theory, use them too, although I've found that they're kind of buggy. Like, if you use the shower, it works once, and then when you go to use the shower again, not, you know, like, basically nothing happens.
Yeah.
That was just with the most recent update of it, though. I used to have an older version of the mod, and, you know, like that, the shower thing actually worked. So I'm not sure what happened. Maybe the change that the author made, where a female character couldn't just step up and use a urinal on the wall,
broke the shower.
Broke the shower or something, right?
Possibly.
You know
yeah.
the old expression. Well, you probably have a version of it, but there's an old expression having to do with control systems, computer software, where there is no such thing as a one-line change.
Yep. That's actually also applicable in software development to this day.
Yeah.
Also, too, you know, I guess don't fix what ain't broke.
Yeah. Yeah, because, well, I don't know if for sure he fixed that out because, you know, or released a new version of the mod just to fix that particular thing. You know, he probably wanted to add a feature or two to it as well or something, right? I don't even remember. It was so many years ago.
Should have just let the ladies use the urinal.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it used to be, you know, I know it sounds kind of childish, but it used to make me laugh. Oh, look, there's that kid with the sentry bot.
Something you need? If you're not a customer, you're trouble. So what'll it be?
Well,
sure.
I'm a customer.
Let's take a look.
I got all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. So, Kat is a wandering merchant type, and she doesn't have a lot to sell, but she does have a few useful things, right?
Yep.
As well. You know, military-grade duct tape and all that kind of good stuff. But I don't have any money to spend, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I've already been through here and looted this little building. It looks like her sentry bot's having trouble getting past the swing down gate there.
Man, they fucking made those things good before the war.
Yeah. So I've probably already been past this sort of barn area as well. You know, like there's a few things there I could pick up, but because of my limited carrying capacity, I'm not going to.
Yep.
I should actually, with this character, because I don't have access to all the wonderful clothing mods that you can put deep pockets on for free, I should activate the portable container for Chef Perry. What do you think?
Maybe. I mean...
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to type in help portable 4. There's a bit of a bug with this particular mod, which is a pretty old mod too, in that the portable container is an item that can appear in your inventory when you start a new game. Except that it doesn't always appear in your inventory, right?
Yep.
So you have to do player dot add item, and then it'll be the alchemy item there, right? So 1A 000804, and I want one of them.
Yeah, well, I guess there's probably some kind of, you know, the script doesn't launch correctly or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not a big deal for me, but I just use a console command to spawn it in if I want to use it. So anyway, here we go. So it's in the aid section at the very top, because he very thoughtfully put a bracket in front of it.
Yep.
So you basically use it, and it actually makes you thirsty. But then it brings up the portable container, and you can put things that you're not using in the portable container, like some of these grenades, for example. And I don't know what else. You know, like maybe...
anything you're carrying around that's somewhat heavy.
Yeah, anything you're carrying around that is somewhat heavy that you're not going to use right away, right? So, anyway.
Things perhaps that are specialized.
Well, or a lot of junk too, if you're collecting junk, right?
Yep.
Anyway, it made me thirsty, so now I have to drink water because it's treated like some sort of a chem. And I'm not sure whether that's a bug or a feature. But it is the price that you pay for using the portable container.
I guess make your portable container less abusable anyways.
Yeah, I guess.
In a sense. Whether it's intentional.
It's got unlimited storage capacity, right? And it will be useful too and later on, because once I establish another settlement and connect them with a supply line, because of the way that I built my original settlement here, and then put in all of those conveyor belts and stuff to fill that stuff up, in order to be able to get all that junk and other useful items into circulation, I'll have to transfer them to another settlement, right?
Yep.
And drop them in the workbench so that those resources can be shared amongst other... And this settlement is too far away to build an overland conveyor system to a new settlement, right? So, you know, that's probably how I'll do it, is I'll have to just empty those 2 storage containers out, put them in the portable container, and then lug them to wherever my other, you know, nearest settlement will be, right?
Probably.
But anyway, we're getting close. We're only about 80-some things away. And we haven't actually discovered Fort Hagen yet, or Fort Hagen Red Rocket. But Fort Hagen Red Rocket is actually a settlement as well that can be settled. And I can now use the workbench. so we'll activate the workbench. Scrap a couple of items. And this is an interesting one because it borders right up against Fort Hagen. And right now there's no machine guns up there or anything like that, but you know, like basically it goes from the wall of the building there over this way. Another border is kind of roughly a line through the street here that goes to the corner of this red house. And it also goes into this ruined building quite a ways too, right? Like you can actually scrap stuff in this ruined building and then build, you know, new floors to fix the holes and put in new sections of wall and all that kind of stuff, right? It's actually pretty good. But it's one of the more interesting of the Red Rocket settlements just because of the environment, right?
Yep.
And of course it ends right about roughly in line with the wall of this house here, right? Kind of, and goes out to about here. And it also ends, you know, like there's a line going roughly through this building right about here somewhere, right? Where the border of the settlement is. So physically it's not large, but there's lots of stuff in it, and you can easily house a large number of settlers in it by reconditioning this building and you know, building beds in there and that kind of thing. But anyway, we're getting close to where we needed to go here. We might as well go and uh-oh. Okay, my
Get chewed on, and then defend yourself.
There. I'm gonna hit you with my board.
Your board with a saw blade on it.
With my board with the saw blades, yeah. Okay, where'd that other there was 3 of them. Where'd the third one? Oh, and as it turns out, here's the bus I was looking for. So, I guess we'll reload our shotgun. So now, remember carrot flowers? They're now called Adam's Lace.
Oh, okay.
And you can harvest them out in the wild, and then you can plant them in your settlements too, right? In planters or just in the ground, however, whatever you want, right? Anyway, here we are. Investigate the bus for clues. Well, looks like there's a stim pack and a globe. Undamaged cigarettes. Wow. Somebody had a bed built into this bus. They were basically using this bus as a home by the looks of it.
Would seem so.
A nice clutter shelf there. And note to wife. Hey, honey, just wanted to say sorry about the gag gift I got you. Honestly thought you'd get the reference, that it would give you a laugh and take your mind off things, but I realize now it was in poor taste. Crazy thing is, I was telling Steve about it, and he apparently told one of his friends, Dave, who wants to buy the bat off of me for 3 times what I paid for it. Crazy, right?
Fuck.
Anyway, I'm heading over to Fort Hagen parking garage to meet Dave and make the sale. I'll be right back. Love, Will. Okay, so it looks like Will didn't make it back from the Fort Hagen parking garage.
No, apparently not.
But anyway, here's now a practical use of the portable container, which we are now parched from lack of water again. But all this junk that we picked up in there, we can store it in there.
You don't have to worry about getting over encumbered.
And I don't have to worry about getting over encumbered, and I can loot all I want. And, you know, so long as I've got water to drink, then I can pretty much do as I please.
Thought I saw something.
What? Uh-oh. I am not alone out here. Uh-oh. Shit. Uh-oh. A disgruntled scavenger?
And you somehow missed your shots. And they missed their shots.
Yeah, well, they're terrible shots. I don't normally miss, but, yeah.
Oh.
Ow.
Well, they definitely gave you a hail of bullets to get you running.
Yeah. Where'd that come from?
I think that guy is trying to chase after you. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, well, if I could find him, then I'd shoot him, but... There he is. Okay, you... Ah, jeez.
There's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of them, yeah. Okay, well, what? It's time to, I've got quite a few of these, so I think I'll use another one here. Fortify health potion, there we go.
Where'd you go?
Wow, these guys are actually
There's
pretty
really a
tough,
lot
too.
of them.
Yeah.
Well, as long as they keep trying to charge you, that shotgun is a great weapon for deterring that.
Okay, where's the... Nobody sneaking up behind me? It's got a little bit of spread at that range, too, so I could hit both of them at once, eh?
Yep.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll just wait.
Could come around. Nope, they're just gonna run right towards you.
Yeah.
What's a tactic?
Okay, still hiding. Oh, jeez. Did it somehow circle around behind me?
Yeah, maybe they ran around the other way of the hedge.
Oh, there. Okay.
That's what I thought the first one was gonna do.
Okay, come here, you. Yeah, I've had enough of you. Is that the last of them? Looks like that was the last of them. Okay, so got some bobby pins and a bit of food from that one. Oh yeah, that's another thing that's a bit of a trope from the Thuggy Smurf mods, right? These quest mods.
Yep.
This every time you go to a particular area and find the widget or whatever, you're immediately ambushed by a large force of something, right?
In this case, disgruntled.
Yeah, I should have remembered that, actually. Okay, well, I don't know where all the other bodies are, but I'm not going to bother chasing them down. We'll stop in here real quick and do a little cooking here. Uh-oh. There was another one. Oh, jeez. These guys are coming
Maybe
out
two.
of the woodwork here.
Oh,
that
he's
one was
inside.
like right there.
He's literally inside. Well, that's fine.
Okay, I'm starting to run a little low on shotgun shells, so maybe I'll
Hold still there for a minute. I gotta change guns.
there. Since these guys all seem to be... God damn!
Heh. Man, that whatever the hell it is, gas pump makes really good cover.
Yeah. Okay, well. I hope that's the last of them now. Man, oh man. Okay, well. But now I need to take some kind of a healing item. We'll take a Chef Perry's hangover cure. There. That'll fix me right up. I wonder if there's more of those guys out here somewhere, too.
Oh, maybe.
See, that's one thing about this survival thing, is that you have to kind of go lightly on the ammunition.
That's what you want.
Oh, yep, sure as shit, there's another one around here somewhere. Are you?
You know, it would be a lot easier for you to find him if he were just randomly firing off his gun.
Yeah. Maybe he's inside this building. Yeah. Oh, look, cigars. Empty bottles. Smokes. I can go back to that red rocket and I can build a water fountain so I can fill up some more bottles with water, right? It's like this is an area that I can loot for items too when I do eventually start up a settlement here. All sorts of good stuff in here. Not gonna worry about it right now though. Hopefully that was the last of them. Man. Okay. I've got so many modded items in here that some of these menus are really long now. We'll throw a water fountain in there and we'll fill a few bottles with water here. Oh, there's another guy. We'll throw some of these things in here for food for later. Have some crop items to plant later on, and we'll open up some of this cigars and I can drop some of that junk in here too. Alright. Anyway. Back toward the parking garage. Looks like I head down the stairs here. Okay. Maybe I should sneak in case there's somebody hiding here waiting to ambush me down here too.
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Or if it would be better to go down the stairwell or just down the main parking thing. Search the garage for clues. Okay. Hey, well, look at that. There's a nice bed. Will. Okay, well, Will didn't make it.
Nope. He's done for.
I'll take some of Will's stuff. Take that water. Take those drugs. The settler. Looks like the settler didn't make it either. Take that settler's valuables. Nothing in there. Okay, flip lighter. Surgical tray. Note to Steve. Okay. Steve, where the fuck are you? I killed that Will dude for you to get the treasure map hidden in the bat, and then you don't show up to keep your end of the bargain. I'm not waiting around. This place is crawling with synths. The gunners over at Mass Pike Interchange want to buy the map. I'm headed over there later in case you catch me before then.
I have a feeling this is going to be
Dave.
Following, you're going to find Dave's corpse over there.
Probably, yeah. I mean, that seems to be kind of the way that this works out, and I think I just got a very big hint. Oh, look at that. My Fortify health potion wore off while I was still hurting. That was close.
Yeah, I'll say so.
Yeah. I think we better sit still here while my healing item takes its sweet time. We'll do a couple of stim packs here. And a refreshing beverage. Just to speed things up a little. I would say that probably that damage was taken while the health buffing potion was in effect.
Yep.
Right? So I was, fairly deep down into my own health pool by the time I...
Yeah, and you just weren't aware of it.
Yeah, well, those are the hazards of using that type of potion, right? It's an emergency use only, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay, I see, or if I can quietly kill him, maybe, with, Okay, so much for that. I have a feeling I'm going to need some close-range firepower, because these things probably are going to, like, swarm me. Ow! Ow! Okay.
I think you're fucked.
No, I'm okay. Because not only do I have... Okay, where are we at here? Okay, I have a resist energy potion.
Right? Okay.
So we're going to do that. And I'm going to drink... Well, I'm going to wait until afterwards, but I'm going to... let's see here. We're going to do... Okay, well, we'll drink that ice-cold Nuka Cherry to help with the healing thing going on here. And we'll also do maybe fried cram and eggs, and we'll take another Fortify health potion just to get us out of this huge deficit kind of a deal. And we'll take another one of those. Let's see what else we can do here. Alright. So we're going to do some Psycho Jet. And then we'll take that refreshing beverage. And I'm going to have to switch weapons because I don't think I really want to take the time to reload that shotgun again with this many things trying to kill me all at once.
Well, your that Institute rifle you were using earlier.
Well, I'm thinking Righteous Authority is probably a good choice for... Yeah.
Well, and problem solved there.
Yeah. So you do get a bit of a visual effect with some of the jet-based drugs, right? Okay. Because these guys happen to have, you know, like ways for me to replace the ammunition that I use too, right? Pick up their guns and you get whatever ammunition that they had in them. But anyway, that was close.
Yep.
Okay, I wonder if there's any more of these things out here. But anyway, when you're playing survival, pretty well all of your healing items work painfully slowly. But I found that refreshing beverages are half decently fast. So if you really get into a tight spot, it's good to have your you know, skill with chemistry at least enough so that you can make those.
Yep.
Okay, well, I managed to actually come out ahead as far as ammunition goes. Okay, I wonder if there's any more waiting for me out here. Yep. Oh.
There's going to be a whole ton of them the whole time.
Yeah, and these things are...
Sensor reading detected.
Where are you?
Is someone
There
present?
you are.
Contact detected? Possibly. Sensor anomaly detected.
Okay. That one sounds like it's on top of me or something.
Targeting. Gone.
There he is. Okay.
I think that was the tough one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, by the looks of it, there's still some more out here yet.
Capabilities.
Uh-oh.
Fascinating.
Anyway, as you can see, having a potion that instantly gives you 1,000 energy resistance
is not bad.
Like, it really cuts down on the damage that you suffer from energy weapons, right? That being said, it's going to wear off in a few minutes. So I might want to try and get rid of all these guys.
Or escape this place.
Or escape this place before...
that happens.
That happens, right? Ooh.
Ooh. Automatic weapon on the right.
Yeah. Now, there's still more of them out here. My God.
Looks like they're coming from way down.
They're coming from everywhere. Okay, we'll reload here real quick. Wow. Good thing I reloaded there when I had the chance.
There's still one coming, too.
Okay, where are you, you little shit? Come on.
Where did you go?
There's still another one out here yet. Wow. How many of these things are there?
All of them.
Yeah. No kidding. Okay, well. Stock up on some ammunition here again.
I know you are still there.
Yes, and I know you are still there too, just not exactly where there is.
Yo, it seems like they come from a pretty long ways out.
Scanning. They were wise to flee.
Okay, well, he's not up here. Oh, there's one in that building over there. Two in that building over there. Wow.
Your termination is inevitable.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have an Institute laser weapon armory here anyway. After all this. Oh, there, now I can't carry anymore. We'll just throw enough of them in there for that, and then we'll head for the nearby Red Rocket Station here. So maybe what I'll do is I'll throw all these weapons that I picked up. See if I got any that are better than the one I'm carrying here. That one better than what I had? No. The one thing about these laser weapons is that they tend to be very lightweight. Might have noticed I was able to carry quite a few of them, right?
Yep.
Okay. Drop the junk that I picked up in the workbench here. Have a drink of water. And we need to eat something that's going to help fix us up again here a little bit. We'll have another one of those. Okay, so is that everybody now? They're all gone and dealt with, and
maybe. I mean, just look at how many of them keep coming every time you end up in one of these things.
Yeah,
you never really know.
There was a lot of them, that's for sure. I lost count, right? That being said, though, I think that I'm probably out of them now. Okay. And I have a lot of ammunition for my laser weapons now, so maybe I'll use Righteous Authority here for a while. And we need to head toward where? Retrieve the bat from the gunners. Oh, we gained a level 2.
You gotta head to wherever the gunners are at.
Yeah.
That
okay.
away.
Yeah, down here. It's actually not that far away. Maybe we'll do our level up thing here too while we're doing this. I could take another rank of Lone Wanderer. Yeah. That would help.
Well, you'd take less damage.
30% less. Yeah, the only thing about Lone Wanderer, it's a really good perk, But if you get too used to having that perk, then when you do eventually get a companion for...
it's easier to get killed.
Yeah, it's easier to get killed because you're kind of used to being, you know, like a
much more resistant to damage.
Yeah, and you're a little bit less cautious, you know, like you're kind of trained out of it.
Yep.
But for the time being, I think I'm going to take it anyway, since it looks like I already invested in it a little. So I might as well. Wow, look at this. Whole bunch of stuff in here. There's some more vodka. We'll grab that. We'll take that duct tape too. We might as well take all this stuff since I can put it in a portable container if I get all loaded up anyways, right?
Yep.
Ooh, our Fortify health potion wore off, but we weren't as badly beat up as the first time around.
Yeah, you didn't insta-die.
Or almost insta-die. And all sorts of various useful things. Okay, nothing else in here. Right. So I guess we'll head toward the gunner hideout. Which is over this way a little bit. If I remember correctly, that looks kind of like the Mass Pike interchange where you go with McCready.
Yep.
You know, like if you're with McCready, eventually he'll take you there.
Oh, it could be.
But clearly I've reaching near the bottom of my chem supply too, so I'm going to have to
spend some time making more.
Well, find some raw materials so that I can spend some time making more. There's Raider scum there. This. Oh, he went behind the truck. Oh, look, there's a dog there too. Oh, that's that wounded dog. Okay. The wounded dog. We'll talk to the wounded dog.
Easy there, girl. I can fix you up.
Yeah.
Here. This'll make you feel better.
We'll call you Sparky.
You need a name. I'll call you Sparky.
I've tried naming the dog other humorous names before. But then what happens is the dog actually becomes more difficult to identify.
Yep.
And then you end up shooting the dog by mistake. But if you
just leave it at Sparky.
If you leave it at Sparky, then at least when you look in Sparky's general direction,
it'll tell you that it's Sparky.
Says Sparky, right? Anyway.
And then you don't shoot Sparky in the face.
That's right. Because you don't want to do that. Well, that Raider scum appears to have disappeared.
Wherever the hell he ran off to.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go this way because it's a little more direct toward where we're trying to go. Well, looks like there's something going on over there, too. And as I recall, this is actually a pretty dangerous encounter area. Like, it's got a pretty powerful Assaultron robot and guys in power armor and all kinds of things like that, right?
All the fun shit.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get our silenced weapon out here and see if we can sneak up on these guys a little bit. There's a guy there too. Right. This isn't really a very good sniper weapon, but oh well. this now. Okay, where are you, Gunner? Conscript. Okay. I will shoot you. There's another guy over there. I think my gun is better for long-range shooting than their guns are.
I think it's a lot better, and they're also shit shots too.
Oh, somebody from up there is shooting at me now. Okay. I see him. Yeah. Oh.
If the vegetation doesn't get in your way.
Damn it! Come out, wherever you are. Oh, see, there's that,
See, you've been practicing your lines.
Yeah. Well, shouldn't it be more like, come out, wherever you are?
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah. I can do Super Mutant, and I don't even need any, special microphone equipment and stuff to do it, eh?
Ah. Well, you've got that deep, gravelly voice already, right?
Yeah. Okay, I can get this guy. There's another one up there, too. Except that I can't see him. He's in that little booth thingamajig.
If only you had a rocket launcher.
Or that VATS perk where I can actually shoot things through walls and stuff like that, right? That might be kind of fun. But I guess we'll have to just take the elevator up and do the best that we can. But we'll let things cool down a little bit before we go up there, because I really don't want a fully aware robot waiting for me at the top.
Yes, instead you want a unsuspecting robot?
Yes, I'd rather have an unsuspecting robot that I can maybe shoot before it shoots me, kind of thing.
Enemy has fled the combat zone.
Enemy has fled the combat zone. Okay, well, stuff in here we can loot. It's like, yeah, Gunner Conscript, your job is to sit out here like a sitting duck on this platform thingy.
And get shot in the face. And that's how we'll know everyone is here.
Yeah, exactly. We'll know that our position is being attacked when you get killed. Okay, well, there's the call button for the elevator, so I guess we'll do that. Okay, and hopefully we'll at least get to shoot first. Okay. Ooh. Jeez. I think I got lucky there, and the bridge member there blocked the head laser.
Yep, looks like it.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to shoot that thing.
Yeah, and a lot of other things too, probably. But maybe we'll lean on that fortify health. We're gonna have to make a whole bunch more of those. We'll have a ice cold Nuka Cherry. And we'll do some overdrive. Then maybe a couple more ice cold Nuka Cherries. Uh-oh.
Oh, thankfully that didn't hit.
Yeah. Well, that's what the best policy is to do, is
If you're out in the open, keep moving.
Yeah, if you're out in the open and somebody wants to throw grenades at you, you keep moving. Because even, where's that coming from now?
Right there.
Okay.
Engaging hostile.
Okay, is there anybody at this end? No? Okay. Let's head over here and maybe we can use this building for some cover here. And I guess I need to eat something, so I'll eat some tasty grilled rad roach while we're waiting for these guys to come out. Maybe I'll switch to this as well. Oh. I'm just as happy to gunfight at this range, actually. Oh.
Well, you have a weapon capable of it. It's not like you have to walk right up to them.
Yeah.
And it's a reasonably accurate weapon too, right? It's almost like an assault rifle.
Yeah, well, that's the nice thing about these guns is that they don't tend to have very much recoil, right? Unless you put the beam splitter on it and then turn it into an automatic weapon, then you're shooting at the sky all the time, right? It's amazing how much recoil you can get from a gun that shoots laser beams, right? Gunner Commander... Okay, I guess that's how they get around the MacCready thing, right? Is that they just don't spawn Windlock and Barnes.
Yep.
Right? That's just a generic...
generic shithead.
Gunner Commander, right? Anyway, oh look, there is a Rognak the Barbarian.
Nice.
Magazine. And Inconspicuous Footlocker. An inconspicuous footlocker.
Inconspicuous footlocker is inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so here we go. The dildo bat. And is that a dildo? Okay. Anyway, you ready for some crude triggering language?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay. Is that a dildo? Barnes, before you ask, yes, it's a dildo bat. A scav named Dave sold it to us. Of course, it's policy never to imply ownership in the event of a dildo. We always use the indefinite a dildo, never your dildo. But I digress.
Fuck.
The bat itself isn't important. I mean, you can use it if you want, if you're into that sort of thing. Not saying that you are. Been hidden inside the bat, but hidden inside the bat is a map to the fabled treasure of Jamaica Plain, along with the key and codes to access it. Please see that it is delivered safely to the brass at Cockatoo Bunker, ASAP. That map, that is, not the bat. Or both, if it serves an ops purpose. Whatever, you know what I mean, Windlock.
Oh, fuck.
So, yeah. Oh, look at that. That guy just... Yeah.
Decided to give up his post there.
Oh, wow, there's more guys. Like, more guys spawned.
Ooh, nasty, nasty, nasty.
Yeah.
Rocket launcher. Watch your right, because someone's going to pick up that rocket launcher, I bet.
He was shooting at me with a... Damn it, I ran out of ammunition. Okay, well, let's see here.
Remember, you've got a fortify health potion on, too.
Yeah.
Might want to take some stim packs.
Boy. Okay, well. Well, that's kind of a shitty VATS chance, but we'll try it anyway. Shoot that one in the head.
Well, it worked.
Oh. Maybe take this moment to have another one of these. And we'll reload all of our weapons while we've got a moment here to ourselves.
Yeah, I guess if you knew how much health you had initially, too, you could check your, what the fuck's it called, and, you could, see how much you're down, right?
Yep. Oh, look, that guy's right there.
Yeah, but bet you he was coming over here for the fucking rocket launcher.
So, oh, nope, I think that guy there has already got it. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that guy's got a riot shotgun. This is not a good weapon to use for VATS.
It's okay, he decided not to shoot you with the shotgun, he decided to, hit you with the butt of it instead.
Yeah. Wow, look at that shot. Better hastily back away from that.
Yeah, maybe you should just take the shotgun.
Yeah, I'm going to take the shotgun before it flips out of the side of the building and kills me or something. Wow. Okay. He's got the missile launcher, but he's got no missiles. That's probably why he came over here. He already...
he expended them.
Ran out of missiles, probably. Okay. Do a quick reload here again. There's still some more hostiles left around here yet. Gunky's Knuckles. Okay, well we'll get the we'll get the scoped gun out here again now. Kind of foggy. It's hard to see, eh?
Well, you got one of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the one you were aiming at, or if you were just trying to aim through the fog there.
Well, there were two of them standing really close together, right?
Guess at that distance you were bound to hit something.
Break action lasers if you've got... Oh, shit.
Yeah, fuck.
Wow, okay. Oh, there's a guy inside. Remember I said there was a guy inside that little booth there?
Yep. Do you think he's still there?
He's still there. Right there. Oh, come on, get out from behind that thing. He does have a bit of a disadvantage over me because of the, like, the break action laser at a bit of range. Has enough with the... They always seem to spawn with the splitter attachment.
Yep.
And, you know, like, except at very close range, they don't hit you with enough beams to really hurt a whole bunch, right?
Yep. And of course, when they come around the corner, they have a tendency to try to hit you with the weapon rather than shooting you with the beams.
Yeah. I've never really been much of one for, you know, gun bashing because I found that it does so little damage. I'm better off carrying some kind of melee weapon. And if I'm, you know, like, really forced into... doing some kind of melee combat, then I'll just whip out my, you know, board with the saw blades or whatever the hell it is that I've got. Instead of trying to, you know, like, use a weapon that is unsuitable for the, you know, action, right?
Yep.
Especially laser weapons, because they're so lightweight, I don't think they're very effective as bashing weapons anyway, right?
Yep.
But anyway, that was pretty exciting. And I think we can probably... I don't know, what are we looking at for time here?
We're approaching 2 hours. We're at an hour
Holy
55.
crap, really?
Took a while to get through those gun battles.
Yeah, I'll say. Well, I guess maybe we'll call it an episode here. And hopefully you guys all out there enjoyed the extra long episode.
Lots of combat anyways.
With all the gun battles and stuff like that. There, my Fortify health potion just wore off. And I guess next time when we come back, we'll be with Chef Perry again, and we'll find out if there's any more gunners waiting for us down at ground level.
Indeed.
So, until then...
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.